So in today's video, I'll be doing a story time. Sit, get your popcorns ready. They usually say that nothing way Musa no go see for gate. I've never had a good landlord, except the one I'm living with currently now. I don't know if I should share all my experiences like with landladies. Just let me share this particular one. So I used to live in this place in Ukraine, right? It was close to the center. It was close to school. So I really liked that place, except for the fact that it had dogs. If you know me, you know that me and dogs and myself, we're not pals. I don't see them as pets, okay? Neither do I see them as whatever. They are wild animals. I was living in this place, and it was in an old building. So most of the houses that were in the center city, they were mostly old buildings, right? Because those houses have been there for a long time, you know. But if you want to get new, if you want to stay in a new house, I mean new building, like maybe something that you just repaired that is more modern. Because most Ukrainians, not just Ukrainians, but like if you go to all those Soviet area or country, you can see that they are so much into historical that they leave the houses. Like they can tell you, this house has been here since 1950. So it's only when you enter into those buildings that you begin to feel alive. You begin to feel like, okay, we are in 2020. But outside the house, you'll be feeling like, are we in 1850? I was just happy this house was near Center City. I just moved from a place where they collected my money. I paid ahead of time, and they packed us house of the house, and I asked for a refund. They didn't give me. That's another story for another day. That's why I don't know if it's advisable to pay ahead of time, because usually I don't like to pay monthly. I prefer to pay like 3 months ahead so that you don't come and disturb me in the house, because they can really come at any. The one thing I don't like about Ukrainians is like, I don't know the fact that, okay, you've given me this house, I'm the one staying here. You don't have the right, because I'm almost like the owner of this house for now. So you don't have the right to just be walking in when I'm not around or something like that. I don't know if you guys experience, if you are in Ukraine, or if you are no longer in Ukraine but you studied there, or you studied in a place like Ukraine, like maybe in Belarus, in Hungary. I don't know if it's the same there. This particular landlord, when I was signing this, he did not tell me that he will be coming to the house. So this landlord there lives in Kiev. So this particular house I was staying in, his house was his family house where he grew up, I believe. And so his parents are in another country, according to the story he gave me. So he had 2 more rooms, and he said he was willing to just rent only one. But if I wanted another space, like maybe another room, because he locked the other 2. If I wanted one more room, he will open it up. I just need to add more money. But me, I was like, as a student, why do I need 2 rooms? What am I doing with 2 rooms? Do you understand? I'm like, okay, it's fine. I'm okay with 1 room. But I did not know when I was signing these papers that it would be coming to the house from Kiev to come and spend his holiday in the house. Yes, guys, a man. So while I was staying in that apartment, it would just message me on Facebook and be like, Deborah, because that's how they call me in Ukraine. My first name is Deborah. Deborah, I'm coming. I come to Kiev in 2-3 days. And then I want to come and spend some day. If I want to get something. I stay for a weekend and I go back to Kiev. And I'm like, again, this man is coming to this house. He will come. Let's appreciate the days he tells me at least before coming. Then what of the days that he doesn't tell me, he just budges in the house, maybe in the evening. I just hear something I just hear like this sound, maybe around 7 p.m. or thereabouts. I just hear this sound on my door. And I'm like, who is coming to my house? I'm the only one that stays in this house. Like, I'm just like running, and I go to the door, and it's the one. Say, open the door. I'm like, seriously, why would you come to the house without telling me? Hey, help me. And my own door didn't have I don't know, does it have a lock? It had a lock, but it was like something like a glass door. So I was like, hey, anything can happen. Like, I was always like having that second thought that what if something happens? If it was a lady now, I would be like, okay, I'll just forgive her. But you're a guy, don't you think that you're not supposed to do that? It's not just morally right. Even if it's your house and you still have 2 more bedrooms and you come to turn up you come to the city, just because you don't want to pay for a night outside, you say, oh, I have a house. But someone already paid for it, and you never said in the agreement that you're going to be coming to the house. I mean, you're supposed to say that in the agreement. And then when it comes, I don't know if it's the OCD in him or anything. This guy, you cannot move a cup from here to here He'll be like, why is this cup here? He will move it back to this place. The guy had mad OCD, right? So when he comes to the house, let me tell you something. I come back from school and I see that everywhere is looking different. Like, guys, this guy used to wash my clothes. He didn't have anything. This guy was in his like, let me say I should say in his 40s, but I don't think he was married, because one time he came with his girlfriend and he slept in the house. This thing is not fair now. Let's go and stay somewhere. They will come together, come to the house, come and be doing what I don't know. They're not telling me I should come and take ice cream. I think like are we family members, or like are we family cousins? Like, what's going on here? I'm supposed to be a tenant living in your house, and you're supposed to give me my space, my privacy. Like, I didn't know that when I was signing the agreement, I was not signing privacy with it. It would come, it will wash the clothes, it will vacuum the house. When he washes the clothes, it will fold them into those clothes and arrange it. It's not supposed to be where I'm living. We go to the village, they'll bring some things from the village, say, you want this, and I don't even know what that thing is. Like one Ukrainian thing, like that, one food. And I say, do you want that? I say, they will not leave it in the fridge for me, and they say, like, oh, they are going back, then you will come back again. Anytime I tell my friends like this man is he will iron my clothes and fold my clothes, they will be laughing at maybe the guy likes me. I say no, the guy does not like me, because he has never come to me before. He never woke up to me and say anything. It's just his nature. It will just come and just say, oh, that is coming. The only reason why I liked when I entered this, I was so happy because it was far away in Kyiv. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to have any problem. Because one problem about Ukrainians, the landladies or landlords, they are always disturbing their client. I don't know, maybe because they are scared of their house. They don't want to come to the house. You rent your apartment, before you know it, the house is already in shambles. You have to repair this, repair that. I don't know if that's their fear, but at least you let the person know before you come. Not like maybe when the person is in school, you are in their house. What if something gets stolen? By the way, in that house, a lot of strange things were happening. Like I got, like, because that time when I moved into the house, it was the time when I was returning home for summer. So I was like, let me get, because houses are usually cheap to rent during the summer. And in winter, everything is expensive. The wristwatch I got from my mom, I used my savings and I'm going to get my mom a wristwatch. I bought some clothes for myself and my sister, and most of those things go missing till today. And I asked him, because around that time I saw him and the girlfriend. I asked him and they were like, no, like why would they do something like? I went like, did you allow somebody in? Then I said maybe some people enter inside. I said, entered inside the house? Who owns the key? Who has the key to the apartment? So a lot of strange things were happening. Some of my things were missing. That place gives me a lot of memories. And it had government heater. So once I buy Ukrainian, if you are going to Ukraine, see, don't stay in a house that have government heater. I rather like you stay in a house that have private heater, where you can turn it on your own. You have the control over the heater. That government heater, they'll say it's working, it's not working. Then you end up paying one ridiculous amount of money at the end of the month. But that place will still be cold. It will be cold, and they tell you, it's warm already. It will be so cold, and you cannot control it. You cannot put it off and say, no, I'm not using it. So your money, you have to pay for that heater every month, that general government heater every month. So that was one of my ordeals in Ukraine. I don't know, it's so weird. So today I can't explain it. Honestly, I packed out. The reason why I packed out for my house was not even that reason. He came one day and said he wanted to increase the house rent, and that was not at the end of the year, because you sign your contract yearly. You sign like how much you're going to be paying, how much rent you're going to be paying, and when your rent is going to expire. That's why the man came and said he wanted to increase the rent. I was like, it's not a year yet. Like, why do you want to increase the rent? He's not telling me, oh, this, that, some things don't make sense. That was one of the worst experiences I've had with landlord. What did he not do? Then he will come, he wants to communicate with me, he'll be talking to this thing in Ukrainian, and he now give me, I should hear it. The translation, the voice translation, and me, I will have to talk back, no, this is not what I mean. So that's one of my audios. Some of you guys for something like this, I don't know, let me know if you like this kind of videos, and I will shoot more. Then ask me questions, what do you want me to shoot more in the future? 2021 is going to be an interesting year, so I'm really trusting and hoping God for this 2021. Thank you to you guys, I don't want to call you guys friends, that have stuck with me, like stuck. You have been here with me from day one to now. Those people that met me along the way, those people that are watching right now, and this is your first time, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you some other time. Let me know what other videos you want me to film. Just write me in the comment section. Feel free. Don't be shy. I'll see you in another video, okay? Take care of yourself. Love you guys. Bye.